Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Da-da-da-dum. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum.
As I put my minivan in reverse, the man
My
in the
biggest
car
disbelief
close to my
situation that I
age
remember
said,
was when
"Well,
my
let me pull
husband
the
told
van
me
back. We
he'd
can
had
trade
enough of my
places and just
chit-chat
let me back
and
out
wished
of the
that I had a
driveway."
girlfriend.
I was appalled,
I've
but
had plenty
I
of
kept
these
my cool,
moments,
said,
too many to
"Oh
count.
no, I haven't."
Cool wage shit
One that
talk.
When I
stuck out to me
successfully
was when I
backed
was
the
working
van
at
up
my
out
old
of
coffee
that
shop in
long,
Toledo,
winding driveway,
and I was telling a
who
friend of
wouldn't
the
break
shop,
was
who
very
was an older
impressive.
white
wanted
man,
to.
about how
This
I'm going to grad
conversation
school
would
for
have
arts
kept-
administration.
never
And
happened.
his response
supervisor
was,
told the owner of the company that I was
arts,
working for that I was
Seeing her
with jazz
answer
hands and a
reminded me
slight
of an
intentional
his
twist
observation of
on
someone
arts.
that I
Wow.
bitched
And I
thought
one
she had
course was
ambition.
commenting on the
So one
video.
day
Union
when we were
Station.
arguing
I've had
online,
male
I said,
roadies
"Fine,
tell me,
hire me in your
NYU.
crew."
That's heavy.
Someone
Get
must
someone
be
good at
smart.
demolition,
What are you
but would
studying?
need to be
You're
taught
too
how
I
to
told
to
him
do that.
political science.
Referring to
His
and Russ
reply
said,
was that the work would be
oh,
too
you don't
rough
have
on
to
her
be smart to be a
fingernails.
politician.
Truck
I've
drivers try to
never
step in
Not
even
that
my
it
presented
would have
myself
mattered,
as a
and I
candidate
realized
other
there's
three
so
male
much
members
more
of
let
my
nuance
alone
to that
crew
him.
because they think I'm weak.
This guy
When
is
I was
often
younger,
bitched
in all the
about
above
having
scenarios, I
crew
probably
of
told my
employees
I've got
that
it,
are
and give them a
druggies,
smirk.
users,
It was so
abusers.
irregular that I constantly had
Here I
blood
am.
clots. Said to me, fainted.
I walked
threw
into the
up,
mechanics
and
class
was
room wearing my
immobilized
favorite
for how
outfit
much
at the
pain I was
time.
in.
It
By
was
the
an
end of the
all-pink
day, I went to the
t-shirt
doctor
with a
and
ruffled
they
short
told me,
floral
and my
print
dad,
skirt,
the only
new
thing I
cowgirl
I
wanted
was
boots,
told by
and my
my
long
father
blonde
that he
hair
would
and
not
ringlets.
He
pay
said
for me to
no.
go to
I took my
college.
seat and
Refused to
waited
let
for
me
the
on it.
technician
Then
to answer
accused me of
comments.
lying
only
about
get
my
He looked
married
straight
and
at
have
me
to go to
and asked
college.
if I'm
just to be
in
put on
the
the
correct
Good
pedestal so
husband
I
wouldn't
could
allow me.
I'm
whore around
confused
and be a
asked
slut
if
and
it's
have
the
sex
auto
with
tech
any
class.
guy who calls me
Hesitating to
pretty.
answer, he finally
Then
said,
he said to me,
yes, as if it's
"You're a baby when it
unbelievable
comes
that
to
a
pain.
feminine
You're
girl
over
wouldn't know.
dramatizing."
I'll never forget the time I was telling a male friend about the pay gap, and he looked at me and said, if you want the pay gap to go away, just work harder. I will now read a few of my favorite lines from Susan Glaspell's Trifles, which has inspired me to make this piece.
Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum.
Hale said, I didn't hear or see anything. I knocked at the door, and still it was all quiet inside. I knew they must be up. It was past 8 o'clock, so I knocked again, and I thought I heard somebody say, come in. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure yet, but I opened the door, this door, indicating the door by which the two women are still standing, and there, in that rocker, pointing to it, sat Mrs. Wright. They all look at the rocker. The county attorney said, What? What was she doing? Hale. She was rocking back and forth. She had her apron in her hand, and she was kind of pleating it. The county attorney said, Here's a nice mess. The women drew nearer. Mrs. Peters, to the other woman, said, Oh, her fruit. It did freeze. To the lawyer, she said, She worried about it when it turned so cold. She said the fire'd go out and her jars would break. The sheriff said, Well, can you beat the woman? Held for murder and worrying about her preserves. The county attorney said, I guess before we're through, she may have something more serious than preserves to worry about. Hale then stated, Well, women are used to worrying over trifles. Mrs. Peters said, Why, this isn't her scissors. Mrs. Hale, lifting the silk. Oh, Mrs. Peters, it's... Mrs. Peters bends closer. Mrs. Peters says, It's the bird.
Blackbird singing in the dead
Mrs. Hale,
of
jumping
night.
up. But, Mrs. Peters, look at it. It's
Take
neck.
these
Look at its
sunken
neck.
eyes
It's
and
all
learn
to the other
see
side. Mrs. Peters said,
all your life.
Somebody wrung its neck.
You were only waiting
Their
for
eyes
this
meet.
moment
A look
to
of growing
be free.
comprehension, of horror.
Blackbird
Steps are heard outside.
fly. Blackbird fly.
Mrs. Peters, in a whisper. When I was a girl, my kitten, there was a boy who took a hatchet, and before my eyes, and before I could get there, she covers her face in an instant. If they hadn't held me back, I would have... Catches herself, looks upstairs where steps are heard, and falters weakly. Heard him. The court attorney says, No, Peters, it's all perfectly clear, except a reason for doing it. But you know juries when it comes to women. If there was some definite thing, something to show, something to make a story about, a thing that would connect up with the strange way of doing it.
Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-dum.
Girl, you were born with a fire inside you, and this world is determined to stamp it out. You will see it when you stand up for yourself, and you are told it isn't ladylike to raise your voice. You will hear it when you wear something that hugs your body and feel the uncomfortable sensation of being stripped naked by the eyes of men who call you names you are still too young to understand. You will know it when a man tries to use his strength to have his way with you the first time, and you need to use your fists, teeth, legs to get him off. You will understand it when you see your mother's eyes filled with terror, because you are an hour later than you said you will be home. But you must never, ever let them take those flames from within your soul. Instead, you must burn brighter than ever, because you are a daughter of the sun, and you belong only to yourself, not to this world. Nikita Gill.
I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'd be the man. Yeah, I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man.
You are gold. Do not set fires and let other people burn them out.
I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again. 'Cause if I was a man,